Hey there everybody, welcome to Elijah Gaming. Today we have Pokemon Premier Journey episode 60. It's the last one I'm going to record in a little bit. And the reason is because I just need some luck. So I'm going to be looking off camera for a little bit. Not this episode, obviously, after this episode. Because we are 18 away from completing the 400 base Pokedex. We're at 382, right? So only 18 away. However, the 18 away all have something. And why the last few episodes I've talked about it, I kind of want to bring up here. So, first, Togepi can only be found in normal weather and overcast on Bridge Field with grass 2%. Right? And so right now we are really close to Bridge Field. I can run over there. So it's one of those things where if we go over here and, you know, it's like, oh, okay, Bridge Field, obviously, we're in it already. Right? It's Sandstorm. This is not normal or overcast, and it's only 2%, but it's probably one of our best shots, right? After that, to find Togetic, Stony Wilderness, Fog, Grass 2%. And in the Dusty Bowl, it has to be Fog, and in the sky, there's 2%. Well, the Fog continues, because Gothita shows up in Giant's Cap, Fog, Overworld, Slippery Slope, Fog, in the grass, random, and Frostpoint Field, in Fog, in grass. Gothrita, not Gothita, Gothrita, Dusty Bowl, Giant's Cap, Fog Overworld, Slippery Slope, Fog Overworld, Frostpoint Field, Frog. Literally every one of those have to do with Fog. Same with Gothitelle. Like Outrage, Slippery Slope, all of them have to be Fog encounters. Alright, then let's take a look at Escavalier. Forced Focus, Training Lowlands, and a bunch of max raid battles. Same with Aselgor. They are special overworld encounters. From what my research says, I need to look those up too a little bit more. Mimikyu, in every place. Bridgefield, Giant's Mirror, a bunch of raid battles, but then in Crown Tundra, Slippery Slope, Frostpoint Field, Giant's Bed, Old Cemetery, Slowside Slope, Giant's Foot, Frigid Sea, 3 Point Pass, Balamer Lake, Old Fog related. I looked up Aegislash. Giant's Cap, Fog, special world counter. And then max raid battles at the Watchtower Ruins, which is probably the best shot. Tortonator, Lake of Outrage in the Intense Sun in the grass at 2%. Other than that, a bunch of max raid battle locations. So we may just need to start trying to save up points for that. After that, Dracozolt, Dracovish, and Arctovish, we need Drake/Fish fossils, which can only be obtained by this guy over here, the skill brother of the two, which is him. And then Hakamo, who we actually have in our inventory. Well, we technically have Jingma-O, but he's about 14 levels away. I think it was 34, right? 35, sorry, 15 levels away. But now that I continue talking your heads off, let's continue talking about seasonal challenges. Complete the Pokedex. We're at 382 and 584. That's total. We're focusing on 400 first. That's why we're 382 out of 400 in a sense. But we're also only like 202 Pokemon away from having the whole dex done entirely. Capture 5 legendary Pokemon, awesome, got that done. Have 5 Pokemon who can Gigantamax, that's awesome, got that done. Fewer seasonal challenges, catch or hatch one shiny, I hope. Hatch one perfect IV Pokemon, I hope. Those are both by Chill and Weeb. We have to do them, I'm hoping sometime soon, but we have to do them before we can move on to BDSP. So yeah, but we do have one empty viewer seasonal challenge slot. If you want to give me a challenge, give me it in the comments down below. And then speaking of challenges, we also have 5 episode challenges. These are challenges I have to complete within 5 episodes. I've completed 4 of them so far. If you want to give me a challenge I have to complete within 5 episodes, go ahead and just comment down below. Although I'd much prefer a viewer seasonal challenge first. Please and thank you. So, now that I've talked your head off about all that information, right? I have also gone about a different path. So first off, we're going to sit here and we are going to try to get 2 Drake and 2 Fish. So we're just going to keep spinning Watts and look for them. Right? Sticky Barb. Fossilized Dino is not what we need. Normal Gem. That's it. Okay. So we are just going to keep paying him. And we are just going to keep going. Because we need the Drake and Fish. Sunstone. Duststone. Iron Ball. Duststone. Wishing Piece, that's big. Fossilized Drake. We can go make Dracozolt. Moonstone. Shiny Stone. Fossilized Dino. We already have plenty of those. Fossilized Bird. We have plenty of those. We need Fish or another Drake. Comet Shard. Fossilized Dino. Ice Stone. Rare Bone. Shiny Stone. Normal Gem. Fossilized Dino. And he stops there. 18 items. That's fantastic. So what I'm going to do right now is just to make sure we have another Pokemon done off the list. We are actually... Which route was it? It was Route 6, right? We're going to go and do Dracozolt, which is a bird plus Drake. Right? And then afterwards, we still need Fish and Drake. We need 2 Fish and 1 more Drake. So we fossilize Bird and fossilize Drake. And that will give us Dracozolt. There we go. So that is another Mon down. Let's go look at his stats and see how we're doing. So 4 best, 1 pretty good, 1 very good. That's amazing. That's actually really good. All right, so let's go throw him with his brethren. Here we go. So Dracozolt and Arctozolt, done. Amazing, right? All right, so you can see here we have a Mon missing. Well, that's because we do in fact have an egg going right now because we're going to start filling up the Pokedex and spots. But you know what? We're lucky that we got at least a single Drake fossil. Let's hope we can get some fish and another Drake. We desperately, desperately need the fish. So obviously right here, just to say it, is an egg. It's gonna be a Rillaboom. But yeah. Either way, we're not gonna worry about that too much. We're just kind of rebreeding the starters. Let's go back over here and get going again. We're not gonna stop until we get a fish, because then we can go do a Dino Fish for Arctovish, or we need to get a Drake and fish. But if we get a fish first, we might as well go do Arctovish. Comet Shard. Comet Shard. Iron Ball. Sticky Barb. Dino. That's it, that's fine. Yeah, no worries. Your skill is what we need. Please, just fish. Rare Bone. Sticky Barb. Rare Bone. You know, I don't feel like the Rare Bone's that rare anymore when we're finding so many bone. You know, gotta just be honest. Rare Bone. That was it. We have so many watts, but we're just gonna burn them here until we get it done. Normal Gem. Dude, okay. I mean, we're not stopping. We need them, right? Comet Shard. Metal Coat. Normal Gem. That's it. We got 3 this time. Come on. Dude. Like 1 fish. And we have Octavision. Okay. Bird doesn't help us. That's it. We got Bird. Come on, dude. Fish plus Drake. Fish plus Drake. Sticky Barb. I mean, at least we got 1 Drake so far. I think the fishes are going to be the one that's giving me a heart. Another missing piece. That's big. Oh, come on. Let's keep going. Rare Bone. That's it. Oh, come on, dude. Can we get a massive one? Like at least a 4+. Dino. Oh, a bottle cap. That's massive. Dust Stone. You know what? I can't be mad about that. A bottle cap is massive. Anytime we can get a bottle cap from this guy, it's a dub. So, you know. Fossilized Bird doesn't help. That's it. Okay. dude. Rare bone. Dude, just please. What do you want to guess? Guess we will get another Drake fossil before we get a fish fossil. Like, I can imagine getting fossilized Drake for a second time before we get a single fish. Lagging tail. Dawnstone. Come on. I know they're really rare. What is the odds on these guys? Hold on. Alright, let me go look up the digging drill. Alright. Metal coat. Comet shard. Fossilized bird. Okay. So, golden bottle caps are 0.001%. Regular bottle caps are 1.49%, which are some of the rarest items. In sword, fossilized fish and fossilized drake are 1%. Alright, so wishing pieces. Okay, so hold on, let me go down this. Rare bone or failure is 40%. Golden bottle caps 0.01%. Bottle caps 1.49%. Normal gems 2, sticky barbs 2, light clays 2, lagging tails 3, iron ball is 3, metal coats 3, ice stone, dawn stone, dust stone, shiny stone, moonstone, sunstone all 3. And then fossilized dino and bird are 5%. Fossilized fish and drake are 1%. Wishing pieces 3, comet shards 5, and rare bones 5.5%. Okay. So we're looking for a 1% item. Armor shard, okay. Shiny stone. Armor shard. That's it. Alright, so we just... is there any way we waste all our watts on this just to chase the items? Okay, here's the question. What will we get first? Because we have gotten a drake fossil as well as a bottle cap before we have gotten a fish fossil. Are we going to get a golden bottle cap before we get a fish? That's the interesting question. Ice stone. That's it. Oh, he keeps going. Dino. Okay. So we got from that as an extra dino, which is alright, I guess. It's not all that useful. We need fish. We need 2 fish and 1 drake. And I mean, bottle caps and golden bottle caps don't hurt. Rare bone. Normal gem. Dino. Rare bone. Lagging tail. Dude, I can't believe we had that run of like 18 or whatever that very first one. That was crazy. Didn't that also give... Oh, we got Drake! We got fish! Back-to-back 1%ers. Oh, is this the super one? Okay, no. That is perfectly fine, dude. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we can go get Dracovish. And then all we need is a fish left for Octavish. I think that's what I want to do. Okay. Let's go. We just got a drake and fish back-to-back. 1% back-to-back, baby. Let's go. So we need to grab... Oh, sorry. Fish and drake. Okay, and this will give us Dracovish. Boom. And so all we need is Octavish left, which just means we just need another fish one. Let's go. Dude, that's so good. That's so good. We're getting the fossil guys done. I thought they were just different combinations of the same 2 fossils, and it was just a bunch of them. 4 best, 1 pretty good, 1 decent. That's not awful. Let's go throw him in with the rest of his fossil brethren. Then there we go. So right here, all that's left is Arctovish. And we will save really quick. 384. We're only 16 mons away. Unfortunately, a lot of them is not possible. We can technically, in this episode, maybe with the wishing pieces, get lucky and try to get someone that isn't very common, like Aegislash, and go to like Watchtower Ruins. And try to get him with some wishing pieces. But yeah. Alright, so at this point, we all know what's up. Just need a single fish. Golden bottle cap also wouldn't hurt. Or regular bottle cap. Oh, another wishing piece. That's actually really good. That's fine. Come on, dude. Just one more fish. Just give me fish. Rare bone. Comet shard. Normal gem. Okay. Oh, dude. It kind of sucks that this is what we're doing. But, like, also, we have to do this, right? Dawnstone. That's it. Okay. I mean, we have to waste our watts here. Any extra watts we do have, I will go spend after we're done with the fossils. And I'll go spend them in the Isle of Armor to upgrade. Iron Ball. Moonstone. Bird. That's not what we need. Fish. Alright. So we did get Drake and Bird. I mean, and Fish together. Which was pretty cool. Now we just need a fish by itself. Okay, can we get bottle cap, fish, golden bottle cap, please? And I will literally stop bothering you. Rare bone. Metal coat. Fish! We got fish. It's done. Got a lagging tail. Metal coat. That's fine. That's fine, dude. You did fantastic. We're done. We're done. Oh, yes. Okay. So now we can go get Arctovish. That's another mon down. Dude, it sucks that all of our stuff has to do with fog. Is this? I think this is what fog is. Unfortunately. Alright, so we need fish and dino. And this will give us Arctovish. And we are done with all the fossil mons. And so the next thing we'll do is try to go to Watchtower Ruins. And we will go to the Watchtower Ruins and we will try to meet an Aegislash in a max raid battle. And if not, we're getting candies to get Jingmo up to Hakamo. So Arctovish goes right there. 3 best, 2 decent, pretty good. Not as good as the other ones, but you know what? That's alright. We're done with them. We're done with the fossil mons. And just like that, we're at 385. Hakamo will be 386. And if we can get an Aegislash, that'd be 387. But we have to fly back here and we need to go to the Watchtower Ruins. And I have to figure out which one of the ruins has our Aegislash. Alright. Den 47, okay. Okay, so Den 47/46 is the one that's right up here. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna try for it. Oh no, I'm resisting. I have to resist. Alright, so it's up here and it's this one right here. So we have a number of wishing pieces. I think we need a purple beam for it. That's just red. Jellicent. Alright, you know, that's fine. This will give us candy. That's what we need, right? I'm okay with this. I mean, if we get lucky and get Aegislash, that's awesome. But also we can get a Jellicent here, and it might have some really good stats. It might be better than the other Jellicent we have. Who knows? Also, Escavalier and a Selgor can be found in Dynamax Adventures, so maybe I might do some of those. So we are going to max Mindstorm. I realize this is not the best Mon I should have sent into this battle, but it's like the only one we have. So yeah. Is what it is. Made my decision, I have to live with it. I mean, Jellicent isn't the best, strongest Mon anyway, so... Take a drink with my water bottle. That did nothing. Five. That's actually really annoying. Trick Room. Max Geyser. Targeting Harlucha. He lives. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to do this one. We have a couple Mons weak to water. Cosmic Power will break one. Oh wait, that's not what I thought it was. Wow, Jolteon's the only one who did anything. I mean, I can at least break two. Oh wow, I already changed the stuff already? That did a lot of damage. Wait, doesn't it negate ability? So shouldn't I have gone back to being a fire type? Because my ability was negated, so my... I guess not. Cursed Body, Electric Ball is disabled, really. Alright, that sucks. Hydro Pump. Okay. Rock Throw breaks it. Very nice. Defenses will drop here. I'm hoping Jolteon can do so much damage that the other barrier comes up and I can break two. No, that didn't look like a lot of damage. Oh, the barrier did come up. Good, good, good. So Jolteon just break one. Yeah. So, I mean, at least we can break two here. So that's something. I shrink down, unfortunately. We just have to keep going this route. Jellicent Shadow Balls hits me. That's not good. Scald Harlucha. Harlucha goes down. But that's only our first life gone. And we already have him under yellow. I think we might be okay. Rock Throw breaks one. Double Kick doesn't do anything. Then Headbutt breaks one. That's some decent damage. Doesn't do anything. Status changes. Okay. Max Geyser targeting Soul Rock. That he's dead. Okay, we have one life left. This is where I think we might lose this. Jolteon can't use anything. Can take a hit though, and I can break the shield. So that might give us a chance. This is going to be tight though. Rain stopped. Oh, Jolteon's no, and everything disappeared. Everything returned back to normal. This is the sway we needed. Harlucha's back, so we all have our speed back. And it doesn't have Trick Room up anymore. Yeah, Dude, Trick Room ended the perfect time for us to stand a chance. I'll just throw an Ultra Ball, I guess. If I catch it, cool. If I don't, it's whatever. The candy should get Hakamo to get Jangmo-O up to Hakamo-O and get him done. And then we just maybe keep trying for Aegislash. Or maybe instead of Aegislash, maybe I should go down to Arceus Eye and try for Tortonator. Okay, 2 large, 1 XL, Dynamax candies, Kelpsy Berry, Big Mushroom, Shadow Ball, Ally Switch, Trick Room, Stored Power. Okay, that's cool. Alright. So let me look at Arceus Eye really quick. Let me scroll all the way down to the things. So Tortonator actually is just in Den 64's branching, but he's not that rare of a guy. It actually might be attempting, it might be worth it to try to get Tortonator there. Okay. This gets him up to 25. You don't need Screech. And then we'll give the XL candy to him. Oh, he's 1 off. Iron Defense, no. Dragon Claw, yes. Alright, and then I'll just give him the large. Whatever, we'll get him to 35. Didn't I accidentally say that he evolves at level 34? So that's kind of karma, in a little sense. Noble Roar? Oh, whatever. Alright, here we go. So, Jangmo-O is evolving into Hakamo-O, and that gets another Mon removed from our list. There he is. I'm happy. We're doing good. We're doing good. So, let's go store him back with his brethren. Oh yeah, we got a Jellicent, right? Let's actually go compare it to the other Jellicent. Oh, okay. So, 4 best, a pretty good and a very good. Yeah, not good enough. Alright, so we'll release this Jellicent. And we will bring over this better Jellicent. There we go. Alright, and then Hakamo-O, who looks very good. We'll go here, and that little area is complete. Now we gotta go back to box 1 because we'll be right back. We need to go get the other egg. And then we'll go ahead and leave another Mon. Yes, thank you for the other egg. Okay. And then I'd like to take back my Rillaboom. Alright. And I already have a Cinderace, and I'm going to leave this reboot just so I can get... I only need 1 egg from this because I already have 2 other Evos. So alright, let's go back in here. We obviously have 2 Grookey eggs. And so we're good, right? And when one of these hatches, one will just stay a Grookey, the other will evolve. Alright, let's head back over and go towards Arceus Eye. I was going to say go back to the Watchtower, but that's not what we're doing. Let's go over to... Because I think Tortonator, being a 2% grass spawn and only a 10 sun and only the Lake of Outrage, is actually stupid. Meanwhile, his raid battle in Arceus Eye, I think he's probably only like a 3 or 4 star. I do not think we need a high... You know, we have to get lucky rolling him, but he doesn't look like he's a high spawn. Like a high spawning Mon. So, you know. And there's Grookey. All right, so we'll see how good this Grookey is. I mean, he probably will just, you know, we'll compare them. But this Grookey is 3 pretty good, 2 best, and 1 decent. So that's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I'll come back for eggs later. I am wanting to go try, because I think I have 2 wishing pieces left. I at least got to go over and try to use both of them at the Arceus Eye max raid den. Because, hey, if we can get a Tortinator, that's a 2% mon that we can easily get and forget about. And then we can then focus on Aegis Slash or, you know, something like that. Oh, here's the other Grookey egg. Okay. Well, we can compare these, and whichever one is, whichever one's better is, you know, gonna do it. It's gonna be whichever one evolves into, oh god, what's the evolution? Oh, Grookey evolves into... Oh, it's something really weird. Thracky, that's right. It has a TH sound, Thracky. I was trying to figure out what you do with a stick. Okay, so hold on, we need to compare this. So, 2 best, yeah, so this one's better. 3 best, 2 pretty good, and a fantastic. So this one will become Thracky. I don't think we have any candy left, so whatever candy we get from the Arceus battle we'll use to get him up. Which I think we only really need 1, because it'll shoot him 20. Alright, so the den, that's the only den on this island, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, come on. Tortinator. No way. No way in hell we just evolved. And this is who we get. Are you kidding? What are the odds? Like, what are the odds that I get done and literally then the next one? Dude. Dick move, Hakumo. Dick move, man. Oh, God, okay. Well, I doubt he'll be better than ours, but he might be. Who knows? So let's just max Mindstorm. You know, we want to do as much damage as we can, and hopefully we win this battle, get the candy, get Grookey up to Thracky, and then just go grab the other eggs. Right? I mean, because that's all we can do. We can try for Tortinator here and hatch eggs. That's pretty much it. Now, next episode... we'll start with me. Sucker Punch. Alright, decent. But I want to be honest with you. I am going to every day turn on my Switch and I'm going to check all the areas. And if I see one of the mons, I will start recording an episode then. Alright? That's how I'm going to do it. If I don't see any of the mons, I won't record an episode. Now, eggs may hatch during that process as I'm running around looking. But I will show you the Pokedex, because right now, all I will be working on is reorganizing the Pokedex to include the Pokemon above 400, as well as hatching Pokemon we've already seen. Grookey, Thracky, you know, getting Cinderace, or not Cinderace, you know, getting the Evo line, right? You know, so getting Score Bunny, getting, what's the water starter's name? Sobble? I think it's Sobble, right? But like getting the pre-evolutions that are empty spots, I'll just hatch eggs with them, right? So I think that's my plan personally. And so if I suddenly start an episode where I'm just like, hey guys, you know, I'll have the game pause and I'll be like, hey guys, welcome to Trial Hours Gaming. We're in a battle, let's go. Just kind of expect it, because that's how I'm going to have to do it for now. All these things, right? Togepi, 2% grass spawn, random grass spawn, in normal weather, no cast and bridge. Stony Wilderness, Togetic. Fog in the Stony Wilderness. Grass, 2%. Togekiss, Dusty Bowl, Fog, Sky, 2%. I know I've gone over this, but when we're talking about specific weather condition and some of them being 2% mons, I'm going to just have to hope. that I come across them. Right? 5 medium, 1 large, Dimax Candy, some berries, rare bone, Dragon Pulse, and Dragon Dance. All right, that's not bad. So, yeah. Okay, we're gonna right now compare. Okay, so we have one more wishing piece left. So we'll try one more time, and then we'll just focus on eggs, I guess. All right, so 4 bests, pretty good, decent. Ooh, actually, this might be closer than I want to admit. Okay. 4 best, pretty good, decent. 5 best, very good. It's not even close. Okay, so we'll release this one. We will go use the candy to get Groupie up to level 16. So let's just give it 1 medium. And there we go. Yeah, you can learn Razor Leaf over Growl. And here we go. So obviously this isn't anything too exciting because obviously this is a mon we've already seen in Thraki. We already know what we're getting with it. So at this point, it's just hatching some eggs and filling stuff up. Double hit. Sure, buddy. Over scratch. 100% you can have it. So yeah, not to mention hatching some of these other mons give us chances at shinies. Give us chances at possible perfect IV mons because we still need those, right? The viewer seasonal challenge. Oh wait, hold on. Before I go back, let me just throw the last wishing piece in here. Please, Tortonator. Let's end on a high note. Tortonator. You gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding me. Why does this game hate me? Okay, just to be fair, Hakumo and this is even funny. If you look at rare okay, so never mind, that's probably why. I just noticed something. Okay, it makes me less mad. In Rare Den 64, it goes Trap Pinch, Applin, Axu, Jingmo-O, Dreepy, Fracture, Hakumo-O, then Tortonator, then Komo-O, Dragacloak, Haxorus, Dragapult. So Hakumo-O and Komo-O, who's here, sandwich Tortonator, which pissed me off. But then I realized in Common Den 38, Hakumo-O and Komo-O show up. So yeah, let's just beat this guy. We beat his pre-evo. I'm pretty sure we can beat him. And yeah, that is our last wishing piece, unfortunately. So we will just, after this, go ahead and... Now this guy could be better than the one we caught, I'm going to be honest. The other one we hatched, I think this guy could be better. And technically, any of these guys could randomly be a shiny, too. Right? Our team is a lot weaker than our last team, though. So that does give me some hesitation. You know. Right? There is some hesitation there on that. But it is what it is, guys. I mean, we did our best, right? We did our best. And... Sucker Punch. Okay, little damage. Max Mindstorm. So Stab, super effective. Should do a decent chunk. Oh, I was not expecting that decent of a chunk. Obviously, he's going to get his barrier up. I was not expecting that big of a, you know, 5? 4? Only 4. Max Wormwind. Targeting Wobbuffet, which means Wobbuffet, if he uses Revenge, is actually live. And we lost Tack. That sucks. Clinging Scales doesn't affect Clefairy. That's kind of funny. His defense, dude, he's so vulnerable right now. Oh, Wobbuffet, the one time you have Revenge ready, you freaking safeguard. You suck so much. Okay, so we should be able to break 2 here and do some decent chunk damage. Oh, that's some good damage. Tackle, hit me, whatever. Clanging Scales doesn't affect Clefairy, does a little bit of damage to all of us, which means Wobbuffet's Revenge is still on par, and right now his defense and stuff. Pin Missile will break the last one. Dude, he is so vulnerable right now. Okay, Wobbuffet, Revenge, you have the opportunity to win. Fairy Life Dews heals us, that's perfectly fine. Cactus Water Absorb. Interesting. Mirror. Oh, it took it out still. Okay. Okay. I thought that was the other coat. Well, okay. Throwing an Ultra Ball. Dude, I struggle to find this evolution line. And now all of a sudden, it's like, okay, well, here's two of them back to back. Like I say, anytime I catch them on, it feels like a little bit later, I'm like, oh, I find them all the time now. And I literally just found two back to back. Now, this one may actually be better than the one I have if I catch it. So. By the way, I did say if I come across any of the Pokemon that we need left, I'll start recording an episode. If I am hatching an egg and a shiny pops out, I will try to make sure I get it on camera. So we Kakamo. I don't know how good he is going to be in comparison, but let's find out. Unfortunately, our things didn't work out the best here, but let's find out. 4 best are pretty good and a decent with soundproof. Oh yeah, way better. 3 pretty goods, a best, and 2 decent versus 4 best, pretty good, and decent. All right, so now our line looks actually pretty good there. All right, and then we need to go all the way back to the beginning. Because now Thracky goes there. Okay. You know what sucks? Is I'm going to go do this for every single Pokemon that has a pre-evo missing. I'm just going to get eggs of it. Watch me get a shiny of something I'm not excited about. Right, so thank you for this. This egg will actually be super useful. And now we can just take Reboot back because we don't need him here in this. So thankfully now we can just focus on hatching the Score Bunny and we can start working on the next egg. No, Masuda stays. All right, so let's go here. Reboot needs to go back up here. This Reboot isn't the best, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with the egg. Right now it really doesn't matter. I'm not breeding for abilities or IVs or competitiveness right now. I'm just making sure I have one of every Pokemon, so when I transfer all of these to home, I get the credit for the shiny Pokemon, right? So now that we've got that done, I am going to use my watts that I have to go upgrade the dojo, right? That will be super helpful. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we got one here. Alright. Okay, we get the vending machine. That's big. Okay. You can also eventually get like stuff for a good price with this. Soda pop. Okay. I think it goes up to like 1 million or something, right? Wow, she's just drinking, you know. Or the lemonade. And now she's going to drink a lemonade, who would have guessed? Okay. Okay. Like to share some watts. Under 1,000. Okay, I need to figure out what that is. Okay, hold on. What's the next goalpost? Okay, supplements. Okay. Let me go over here and see. Moo cheese, largely. What's moo cheese? I'll take it. So, I thought about it while I'm here. I should do this. And now Cinderace can Gigantamax. Ha 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 ha! He's gonna be unstoppable. Okay. So we get this guy up and going. Interesting. So I need to look up a list of stuff for this, I guess. But at least we have that up and running. Let me heal my mons while I'm here. And yeah, no, that's, I mean, we got a lot done. I upgraded this. I'm going to need more watts, obviously, to keep it upgrading. But yeah. I mean, until then, I mean, I need to keep hatching eggs and looking around this area, so I should stay around here when I play. But I think the next time I'll start really recording, I might do more Dynamax adventures. I enjoy that. Okay, so we'll take this egg. We need one more. So I'll record for like another few minutes. So let's hatch some eggs together, guys. Let's just relax, hatch some eggs. And we've come a decent way, right? And who knows, we might end up getting a shiny. That would be pretty cool. Fortunately, I cannot take the second egg yet. Need to hatch the Score Bunny. And how am I forgetting the water starter's name? It's just because he's not Sobble. Just because he's not my favorite out of the bunch. Something about his design just screams, I don't know, like, you know. Alright, so this should be Score Bunny. There he is. So obviously with every single one of these, we are going to hope for a shiny. Going to hope for perfect IVs just to complete challenges. 4 best and 2 decent isn't awful. Alright, so I can go grab the second egg now. And I can take Inteleon back. Okay. I want to hatch at least like 3 more eggs. So yeah. I'll take Inteleon back. No, I didn't mean to swap to party. Sent a box, okay. Yes, I'd like to leave a Pokemon. And the next one we're leaving is Butterfree. Just because Caterpie Metapod, it'll be really quick, but also like, you know. Inteleon, you can go here again. And yeah. So I want to hatch at least 3 more eggs. Or maybe I should get the Butterfree line done. Let's hatch 4 eggs. So this is the first of the Sobble eggs. There's Sobble. Man, it'd be really bad if I forgot his name again. I'd actually feel pretty horrible. All right, maybe possible 6 IV Sobble. Gotta hope. 3 best, 1 fantastic, 2 pretty good. That's not awful, right? And now we can go get a Caterpie egg. And then I need 1 more Caterpie egg after this. And then we can take Butterfree out and put the next mon in. Alright. Yeah, so I mean, still a bit of a journey ahead of us, especially when we need a perfect IV mon from an egg, as well as hatching a shiny or catching a shiny. Especially once we get the shiny charm, will be easier. For now, it is just all luck. So yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love a shiny to just hatch, right? Because, as I said, I have one in every game that has it. Also, a perfect IV, a 6 perfect IVs is tough. And so that's still just luck. 3 best, 3 pretty good. That's not bad. This one has Torrent. This other one is slightly better. Oh, actually, no. Oh, shoot. It really doesn't matter. I do have to evolve this one really quick, though. So, thankfully, we know what to do here. We know that 1 medium candy will get this thing to level 16. And Sobble will evolve. Yeah, water pulse over water gun, definitely. And Sobble will evolve. You know, I could imagine my shiny being a mon that like is the least like one I wouldn't predict. You know? Like I could be at something like in the middle of the park where I just wouldn't care about. Like I think I already have an Esper, but I'm like thinking like something like that. Like, I can imagine it being a mon where it's just like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know? So I can go get the other egg, take Butterfree out, so... yeah. Oh, there goes the Caterpie egg. And there's a Caterpie. Dude, I watched imagine Caterpie, shiny, perfect IVs. It's like, aha, behold, my competitive Caterpie. Ready to dominate. Dude, that'd be hysterical. Okay, we get the other Caterpie egg. And now we can take back Butterfree. It's kind of, you know... Then once I do start shiny hunting or / shiny like egg hatching, I really got to figure out which mon I'd want to shiny hunt too. Like that's a problem too. So this Caterpie, 4 best are pretty good and decent. That's not awful. I'll throw him there. I'd like to leave a Pokemon and we will leave Vikavolt. Alright, so we will just hatch this last egg and we will call it an episode. Right? Let's see if, you know, she sometimes will cross her arms like right away. Yep, so we already have another egg, but we'll save that one. We'll hatch the Caterpie one and wrap up. And the other egg is ready. Just gotta hatch mine really quick. Evolve one to a Metapod. We're looking good. And there we go. Caterpie egg. Let's go. And we have Caterpie. See, I really wonder where our perfect IV Mon will come from. Where the shiny will come from and all that stuff, right? So which one of these Caterpies are better? That's the question. 3 best, 3 decent, so this other one is definitely better. So we will evolve this one to a Metapod. Actually, we'll overshoot the mark of a Metapod because we can only give it a medium candy. So this will shoot it to level 16. Or 14, that works. On bug right. And it will evolve into a Metapod, and I will get the other egg. I will take out Charger Bug, and I'll put the next Mon in. And I think we'll call it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, back out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can, also like Scott did, make me re-record this.